Well, it's almost finals week for area school districts to adopt budgets to present to voters May 19th. Except the Fulton School Board, they got ahead of the game. They did it already. Joining us now is the Fulton School Superintendent, Doug Lawrence. Doug, good to see you. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
I've asked a few superintendents this, but obviously the state budget's not done. You get any better idea what you're going to end up with? I mean, how do you plan for that kind of thing when you don't know the exact dollar amount you'll get from Albany?
So we are. Our initial budget runs, we're looking at a potential of a 1% increase in our foundation aid. We're hearing from Albany right now that is likely going to increase to a 2% increase to our foundation aid, which absolutely helps. We'll take any revenue we can get.
Let me ask you this question too, because I have broached this with several superintendents. Foundation aid, fully funded, they're increasing it. Even if you get to that 2%, is that what you really deserve? Is that formula just so outdated that even at 2% that doesn't match what you need?
It really does. It's pretty far outdated. It doesn't meet the needs of our students, especially our high need students. Special education students, ENL students who really do come in at a high cost for our district.
How much are you looking at gap-wise right now? As it stands, is what you know for sure, the 1%, hopefully the 2%, what does that leave you gap-wise?
So overall, we're looking at $5 million gap. Which is pretty substantial. We've been working really hard trying to take a close look at every line of our budget to help decrease that as much as possible, but that's really where we stand, and unfortunately we have to look at positions now.
What are we talking about position-wise, and what I know so many people are trying to get that done through attrition, early retirements, things like that. Give me that overall number, and then what's attrition, and then what will unfortunately have to be actual layoff.
Sure. So we're looking at a cut of 54 total positions, which is pretty substantial for a district of our size.
Across the board, I assume.
Across the board, although 30 of those will be through attrition, so that helps quite a bit. But obviously, we're then left with those 24 positions that will be more of a layoff. We do feel fortunate in that folks are hopefully going to be coming back to us as people leave our district for various reasons, late retirements or just leaving in general. We'll call a lot of those folks back.
What is it that, and I guess there are some similar themes, there are some things that are specific to each district. So for you in Fulton, what is it that's really driving the budget up? A lot of it's uncontrolled stuff, right?
It is. Really, it's everything right now, just like in our own households. But we continue to hear healthcare costs for our insurance side. That's driving things up quite a bit.
Is that surprising to you? That one caught me so off guard this year. I mean, we've all seen our premiums go up, but it seems for the school districts, and I don't know if you're part of a consortium or not, or...
We're self-insured, so that makes it has hard, quite a bit of an impact. We've done a nice job budgeting for that increase, so our current budget, we're okay, but we just keep seeing that go up year to year.
You mentioned positions.
Yes.
How have we been able to do as far as any programs, any extracurriculars? Were we able to kind of leave most of those untouched?
We have. We've been able to, that was really one of our philosophies going in. We didn't want to completely eliminate a program or an opportunity for our students. Obviously, things will look a little different with us having to eliminate some staffing positions, but we really tried our best to keep our programs in place for our students.
We've discussed that again with some of the superintendents that I've had in. People have asked, like, okay, so what is the impact? Because clearly you can't cut 54 positions, even though many of them are through attrition, and not have some sort of, so how do you try to cushion that blow for the students, which is the primary reason why you're there?
Right, really it's getting creative, taking a strong look at how we're scheduling, and just taking a look at different areas that will be impacted and how we can help each other, and it's really all hands on deck at that point.
Maybe like 30 seconds here. So tax levy increase for you guys in Fulton looks at
we're at a 2.85% increase, which would equate to about $52.50 for a $100,000 household.
Gotcha. And a little bit of reserves. I mean, that's again, everybody's trying to like use a little bit. You don't want to go too deep into the piggy bank.
So unfortunately, we used quite a bit of our reserves last year to cover a tough year. So we have very little. It'll be just about around $1 million between reserves and fund balance.
So you don't dip too deep.
Correct. Yes, we need to rebuild those.
Doug, I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. Would love to have you back again sometime.
Absolutely.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.